We do have a plane path that's coming up and going right through the center of the map on an east-west push. Going to make it a little bit rough for the guys that like to go down towards military base or the guys that like to go down to Primorsk. But if you're one of the teams that like to play the center of the map or the north, I'd say right in through here. I really like this location.
Fair enough, and that's a good spot as well. There's so many opportunities there. Getting engaged with Cloud9 as we join Janark, taking shots at Riem, and that's Kamon taking the first one off of Cloud9, and another one coming maybe as the buggy spins out.
You know, he's just trying to run off into the distance. You can see the green coming through, and that's going to be stabbed and knocked down. They were actually being forced to play around. The Riem is down and out right now. Cloud9 had such a great performance inside of the last round, and they've already...
Oh, fuck. Where do we go with it?
Oh, we've all had that one happen before.
And that's an unfortunate, and you can see a rotation.
I don't fucking know, man.
All right. So,
live audio, ladies and gentlemen. That center density right around this area is just very, very, it's going to be a situation now pressure along this right side of the play zone. There's going to be a ton of transitions already happening. Primorsk there as well. Wildcard moving out and away.
Oh no,
Cloud9.
Cloud9 runs into the wrong squad as Wildcard finally comes alive and gets some shots and gets some kills on top of this. There are so many squads coming in the southern area over here. Space Station Gaming following behind Orbits. EU United's coming off over there.
Route is safe for now, but they will be headed right towards Motivate and a transitioning Dignitas. This FlyQuest and God Squad also engaging as we join Optic, landing on top of Dignitas.
Taking the shots, trying to line it up. They do get the down onto one of them, but it's a return down. Valiant's trying to play around the outside of this wall because he's playing around the UAZ. He knows where the members are. It's so risky to go for the res. They did get the down on the kill. Wookie Bookie could come around this corner at any given second, and that was just a perfect push by Valiant to avoid those shots right as soon as Wookie Bookie peaked. The rest of Optic is now crashed down back behind him, providing a little bit of cover for Hetro as he is bleeding out. He's now repositioned back behind the UAZ. You can see the guys are wanting to run over there, but Gustav has got that nice side flank on it. He can push, but it's so risky. Meanwhile, there's still an outside fight that's happening on this as the guys from Motivates are just taking some shots down on this. So we are going to do a quick listen in to the guys from Optic as they take this fight.
Oh, as Baja Waka does go down, really liking this setup from them.
They're wrapping the east side.
And so now he's looking up for the shots. Valiant does see him taking a couple of shots at the wall. Hypoc does get down inside of this. This is turning terrible for Optic.
So that's unfortunate for them. You can see the disappointment, and that's a wipe for them. So that's Optic eliminated, and you can see just the sadness on their faces, and really not a lot of communication happening from them.
And they're around on the outside of this. They're just letting everybody fight. They've got Pentalil and K-Mine left, and they're like, nah, you guys just do you. We're gonna hang out over here. We'll join the party in a bit.
So for
Water. Yeah, I see it.
Are they confirming where they are?
It's like, water. Yeah, there's a lot of water around you guys. They're pulling out and getting out of there.
How did we get here? We're in the water. We see Team Gates actually in the dead center, but Tempo Storm arguably with the best position.
A little bit of a fight happening on the outside of his. Ghost does come alive. Looks like they're going to take down most of God Squad. I believe that might be the entirety of that squad finished off. Back into these positions that they feel are really strong and try to get the kills off of it.
So Slime Squad now finally taking a couple of shots at Totality, taking out Smithy. So this is now a situation. Can Energy get a foothold here just long enough to survive the initial push that this next shift is going to cause?
They still have to make it inside of the safe zone. Their positioning is not yet quite safe. They've got the shots. They're trying to line it up on the window. Blaze takes a lot of damage. K-Mine knows that he has to make this push, so he's just stepping out, trying to line up, hits it through the window. This is the opportunity that they needed. Now he's just got to figure out how he wants to play this. He doesn't know what building they're around. He's pushing over to the right side, praying that everybody's inside of there because they know that they got a couple of shots onto Blaze. So this is great knowledge. Come out and around, let the res happen on the other side of it. Now they have control on one of them, so this is essentially a 2v3 because Zed is a hostage.
Will they be able to displace Motivate as we see the circle shift further to the center, still favoring Tempo Storm and Team Gates?
Team Gates is playing around a nice angle there, but you can see it's starting to turn into a real bloodbath on top of this hill. Anytime somebody peeks up here, Space Station Gaming and EU United been caught in a long fight. Pinto looks like they do finally get a couple of kills off onto this. On the outside of that fight we were just watching a second ago.
K-Mine doesn't even have a sight on his UMP, and they have almost eliminated Motivate, and they have the zone on them now, but they have to move. They have to move.
Zampa has left his safe safety and is coming up right next to United. Lines up some nice shots, gets it down onto 1, and gets it down onto 2. That's going to be terrible for the guys in the United.
That is a classic Zampa. For those of you who've been following PUBG for a long time, Zampa will go out on a limb to get the frags he needs. He goes. Inferno is still up, but he is only playing for position now. 11 teams left standing, and that is
a lot of weakened teams over here right now. You can see
absolutely.
Dignitas has taken some casualties. Meanwhile, we've got Orbit that's in their position where they're at. Honey Badger Nation's just got eliminated. This is going to put so much pressure onto all these players. They have to go for reposition. Wildcard has a great lineup on it, and it's just shooting shot after shot. Locknarb goes down. Richie's under a lot of pressure right now. Tamai's just ready to pop up out of this smoke if he wants to. Richie's now taking the blue, and look at the chunk that's coming in on that.
Here comes Tumai. He's going for the finish, and he will get one. Now, Nova did vehicle split, so you see the Landoon.
This is a lot more of the wild card that we see online. People feel really confident in the ones they cheer. They're not afraid to go and take these fights. Hard push in there. Team Gate still has control of that outside position, but you can see NRG's right on the side of this hill, and I think that they've spotted each other.
Energy
all the way, but now NRG just lights it up, and they're trying to get this. They're taking the shots. They get the down on one of them. Tintalo goes down. K-Mine has near on no life, just trying to med inside of the smokes, praying that no random bullets connect. He does get the health up. Meanwhile, Maluk goes crazy, stepping on the outside of that slime squad's in a world of hurt.
Zampa pushing on the low side flank. He's cleaning this up. It's only Microstar left. He's going to peek out and shoot. He will take down Zampa, and he's actually 2 down. Dre's down. Q's down as well.
That's a full wipe! What is going on with Slime Squad? That is 2 times in 2 different rounds we have seen them perform when under pressure.
Oh my God, that was insane. Microstar stepped out from behind. For Dignitas, they stepped up over that hill. They did take some shots at Energy, who are still, that's Trigger Happy holding on to the edge of the zone.
And Echo should see Wookie Bookie any second now.
Exco does take down Wookie Bookie, and now it's Mortify looking for more. Adam down, and he's not moving at all as Team Gates pops up and eliminates Dignitas. Excellent aggression there. Microstar, the hero of the Tempo Storm fight.
Pressuring up on top of each other. A lot of shots are going to go back and forth of them. Meanwhile, the solos can just pop up at any second and do so much damage. Uh-oh, Trifelli, I think you've been seeing Fury.
So the flash comes in, but now it's going to be Wildcard going at Team Gates. Team Gates gets the initial down and kill onto Tamai. That's the IGL eliminated. Now for Team Gates, they're backing off. The aggression not full yet. They're trying to recoup and essentially eliminate this flank from Wildcard.
Wildcard still trying to hold up on the outside of it. Trifelli does get the needed down. Trying to step out and around that. A lot of damage coming back from both of these squads. Finally, you can see that it looks like Team Gates starting to get some control over this fight. And so they do have that there, but there are still 3 teams up and alive as Fearme is still hiding in a corner and Slime Squad's Microstar is still off in the distance.
He's got 6 kills, all of Tempo Storm among them. Fearme holding on to this little shack. That's all he can do is just wait. He has secured a top 3 finish.
Microstar has been on fire lately.
We've seen him do it.
So let's see if he can get these shots and connect up. They keep peeking back and forth and around.
One down
to one of them. Microstar is just going absolutely insane. Steps forward. He wants to get the kills onto this. Meanwhile, you know that the other solo has to hear this. He has to try to get into a position, try to get something on it. Microstar takes a lot of damage there, but he does afflict a little bit CeeLo.
Fearme's coming. Fearme's coming.
He knows that this is his moment to strike if he's going to do it, and he can rain down the damage from on top. Meanwhile, Mortify's trying to go up, trying to get the res on Mossy. Microstar has given away his position, so it's so risky for him to do any form of peek, opting around, trying to go for the DRM, trying to hit the shots, and no, he just gets taken down. So now it's all onto Fearme, but he has such a great position.
He's got no helmet. He's got half health. He's only on boost. He's going 3v1. He has the line of sight. The circle does damage to him. That's going to be a problem for him. 1 shot left remaining. This is going to be it, and that is Team Gates taking the game, and you can hear the cries from out in the arena. Wow!
They are on the complete opposite side of the arena from where we are, so you know that they have to be super excited right now.
They are hype about this. Again, another team coming up, getting a win.
Ghost Gaming still currently in first place.
Losing traction little by little, though. Slime and Honey Badger just coming after them. But that's the thing about Ghost. They're getting kills even when they don't get placement, and that's what's carrying them up to the top.